You see, in all my time having to manage a business, I was running out of time, and so I had to come up with systems and refine the systems and find better systems because the previous one didn't actually work, and get to the point that my system works. So this is what you're seeing right here. I made a managing system that allows me to not only study the stuff that I gotta learn every single day, but also do the work that I also have to do every single day. Find time to record videos, my entire schedule. If you're watching the channel, you might have an idea of all the stuff that I do in the day. And this is the exact framework that I use to organize myself. From the second that I wake up to the second that I go to bed, I can do everything I have in my to-do list. And this is exactly how. Let me just grab my pen. Okay, so you're seeing this, right? You'd be looking at this and this stuff and thinking, what the hell is this? What am I even looking at? I'm gonna explain everything in detail so you can extract all the time that I spend developing this specific design to your life and get a bunch of stuff done. This system that you're seeing over here that I developed, it leverages the concept of time blocking. If you don't know, this is a very interesting concept that you can find in the book from Cal Newport called Deep Work. Very interesting concept. You're going to see that you have time. You're going to see that you have much more time than you thought you had because you're going to find time like everywhere in your life. Everywhere that you're going to look, you're going to find hours that are just being wasted and you're not aware of. And this is what my system is leveraging. It not only keeps you focused in the task, it is about keeping focused and it is about minimizing wasted time. We minimize and we focus. This is the framework. Okay, let's get right into it. As you can see, we have two parts. We have the right part over here and we have the left part. This is just same thing, another page. I'm going to explain the structure starting from the left side. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What do we have 7? Exactly, days of the week. These are all the days of the week, each one of these columns. As you can see, it's basically some sort of calendar. And right here on the left, what we have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, until we get to 20. Current design goes to 21. I don't use that 20 anymore. It does a relation in between the left side to the right side. The right side is actually a to-do list. As you can see, I have like stuff that I had to do and I've done it all. Some of the stuff I done it slash didn't do because after a while you realize that it wasn't that important. You don't actually need to do it. It's not that important. You get the point. We have to-do list and we have a calendar. So let me explain the relation between the to-do list and the calendar so you can adapt this for your own life. Here, as I mentioned, we have the time and we have the day. Let's say for Monday, I want to schedule things to do. I listed a few things for the to-do list and now I'm going to show you how we use them in the actual calendar. So as you can see, my model over here, it leverages small space for this overall calendar thing. I often use symbols instead of words because they are much more practical. I'll show you how I do it because, for example, you see this small thing right over here. This is the logo of Instantly.ai. It's a little lightning bolt kind of thing. I often like using Chinese characters because they're just so efficient. Make any symbol that you want, and that's what you're gonna use for this calendar. I'm gonna use this just for now. So my lunch time is usually around 12. So I'm gonna put a block here, which represents my lunch time. I'm gonna do another one at 6, as you can see here, when I start my night routine. I'm gonna do another one at 5, which is when I read my book. Okay, as I mentioned before, use whatever you want as a symbol. Just remember what are you putting down in the thing. Let's check our to-do list again. So we have walk the dog, call mom, detect fraud, and record a video. Now that we defined what are the essential things that we're going to do in the day that are already fixed, we can schedule our to-do list. So we can do everything and be productive. So I always think the hardest tasks should always be done first. You always gotta eat the frog because this makes you more productive. And this becomes a habit in the future, so we're always going to be used to do the hard tasks at the beginning. That's what I always do. What is the hardest task over here? I'd say record the video maybe and do text fraud. I believe doing text fraud is not as hard as recording YouTube videos. They take a little bit more effort. So let's do record the videos first. When I'm putting time to record the videos, I often put around 1 hour and a half to 2 hours. So that's what I'm going to schedule over here. We're going to put 1 hour and a half, 3 blocks for recording YouTube videos. Then I like putting a symbol. Beautiful. Okay, now we schedule our time for recording this video. Next task, text fraud. I still don't have that much experience doing text fraud, but my time average is around 1 hour and a half as well. So we're gonna put 1 hour and a half in our time blocking system. I need a symbol for text fraud. What could it be? That's a good one. Okay, what else? We gotta walk the dog, call mom, and wash the dishes. Well, when I do hard cognitive tasks, I like taking a break. So usually I take 30 minutes for just resting, just getting back on my feet. Let's schedule a little break. I use Z symbols like this one. Just put this as my rest. Now, I think we should call mom. What we're gonna do over here now is I'm going to schedule call mom to 10:30 to 11. Okay, good. Let's walk the dog after we have our lunch so we can, now we need something to represent the dog, which is gonna be this one over here, which is dog in Chinese. Okay, cool. Now you see that we have those big gaps during the day that we could be doing productive work, but we didn't actually have anything to schedule. We don't really know what to do. This is where I come with some tasks that I want to do them when I don't have more important tasks. So I could read my book, or I could watch YouTube videos that are educational, that are going to get better. I could keep up learning a skill that I have to develop, for example, automation for my agency. I could, for example, content research. I could brainstorm ideas for my YouTube channel. Not things that we had scheduled, but it's good to do. Otherwise, we're just going to be useless. So that's the idea. Going back here, what I do. Let's say that we already started the day. We started here, starting going down. We finished recording the videos. Good. We started committing our text fraud. Good. We had our rest. This time block here, let's say that we procrastinated. And now we're going to see this concept that I have over here. I have some of the blocks. They are made in pencil and not using my regular pen. Reason being is, this is to keep track of what I was doing at that specific moment in the day. After having a rest, let's say that you were using Instagram, which you should not be doing. So I consider this a procrastination time block. So it's basically wasted time. When I have wasted time, what I do is just make it entire black. Just as you can see, I have some over here, then I have less over here. It's very interesting to do this because you're going to realize the times that you are actually procrastinating, and you can try to adapt for the next day so you don't procrastinate as much. As you can see here, I have quite a few blocks of procrastination during my day, and the following days I have less of them, and they start becoming smaller until I don't have them. You see, I literally don't have them on this page anymore. Now, I think you get the point of why it is important to track your time. This is a concept that Sam Owen said, and it just adapts into my calendar. So, okay, we do our procrastination. We actually call mom. Now we go down here, and you start to do something that is more productive than just going into Instagram again. So I'm going to put here that we were watching YouTube during this time. Okay, you see, now we're having track. Now we can see where our time is going, so we can adapt for in the future. We can not waste the time and do productive stuff. We prepare our lunches, we walk our dogs, and we have a bunch of free time. During the first 1 hour, what we decided to do was read our books. Cool. Maybe after that, we brainstormed ideas for YouTube. I don't actually have a symbol for brainstorming ideas, so what I'm going to do is put a cloud over here. I'm going to do a lightning bolt, and I'm gonna put a brain over here. It's like it's raining brains. Let's go. Another thing, and let's say that after that you wanted to rest a little, you got tired of brainstorming. We put some Z's, and by the end of that, you just procrastinated again. Cool. Now we just finish our day, start our night routine. I don't often do much stuff after my night routine. I just get ready to go to bed. But let's say that you watched, I don't know, movies, which is okay, you get the point, right? You see what I'm trying. Now, I think you have a good idea of how the entire system of my calendar works, how I relate the to-do tasks, the to-do list, to the actual calendar, to do the tasks that I want to do, and basically make my everyday productive. Every day a productive day. Just want to discuss a little bit of this space that I live over here. This is very experimental. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. Usually when I run out of space on this side, I start inputting some tasks over here. But I came up with the idea of putting some reminders for myself when I do something that I don't want to forget or I want to check back later. I just put it over here on this side. Not very important. You can do whatever you want with this segment. I don't really know what to do with mine either. And as you can see here, I just repeat, 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 and do it all over again. After a while, you're going to get extremely productive. You're going to stop procrastinating because you know when you are procrastinating. So just stop it. Just stop it. You know, you can track everything that you've done in the day. So you can just do differently on the next day. I hope my framework could help you somehow. It really, really, really helps me. I get a lot of stuff done. I mean, I really do a lot of stuff during my day, and thanks to that. Every millionaire has a to-do list, and if you're tracking your time, you're being more productive than at least 99% of population. So I believe in you. You can be productive. You can save time. After a while, you're going to get the hang of it. So thanks for watching. That was the video. So maybe I see you in the next one. So bye.